Hi everyone, today I'm here with a new book tag, and I have to say I'm sorry it's a few days later than expected. I've been really busy at the moment, but it's okay, I can finally do it today and I'm really excited to do it. It's the Social Networks book tag, which was originally started by Faulty Devices. I was looking around the book community for new tags to do this week and I thought this looked like so much fun. I wasn't tagged, but it looked amazing because I'm a reading addict and I'm a social network addict. So I thought combining them two addictions together would be fantastic because my answers are going to be really fun and I just can't wait to show you all these amazing books. So without further ado, let's just get on with the questions. The first question is related to Twitter, which I absolutely love. I use Twitter all the time. It's definitely the best social network site out there. The question is basically to choose a book that you would like to share with the world, and for this one it's going to be The Shadow of the Wind by Carlos Ruiz Zafón because I absolutely love this book so much. It's amazing for all avid readers because it's a book about books, and books about books are always epic. It's just such a fantastic book. It has great quotations in it about how literature is so powerful and why we should read. I even think for people that don't actually like reading, maybe this would persuade them to read, and I am all about persuading people to read, so I think that everyone should be reading this book at some point in their life. The second question is related to Facebook, and it's a book that you really enjoyed that was recommended by someone else. For this one, it is Skullduggery Pleasant by Derek Landy, which is the first book in the Skullduggery Pleasant series. I absolutely love this series so much, and I was recommended to read it by George from British Biblioholic. Initially, I was a bit unsure if I would like it or not, but in the end, I ended up loving it. The characters are amazing. The plot is very fast-paced and exciting. It's just an amazing series, and I'm so glad that I started to read it. The third social network that we're talking about is Tumblr. I do have a Tumblr account, although I don't use it very often. I still think it's a nice site and it is quite addicting at times. So this one is a book that you read before BookTube but haven't yet raved about on BookTube, and for me this is Northern Lights by Philip Pullman, the first book in his Dark Materials trilogy. I absolutely loved this book when I read it. I thought the concepts behind it were amazing, and I just thought the whole plot and ideas were just fantastic. I never actually talked about it on BookTube. I don't think I've ever talked about it in a tag video at all. I have actually read this, people. I have read it and I actually liked it. I just didn't continue on with the trilogy, so maybe at some point I will be able to do that. The next social network is one that I've never actually tried out, and it's Myspace. The question is a book that you don't plan on rereading. For me, this is Where Things Come Back by John Corey Whaley, because although it was an okay book and it was okay to read, I didn't really like it loads and it didn't wow me, or, it didn't really live up to my expectations, if I'm honest. I just honestly don't feel I would gain anything from rereading it, because sometimes I don't like books and I reread them and I like them, but I don't expect with this one that will be the case, so it's not one I plan on rereading, and it's not necessarily one I would recommend either. The next social network is Instagram. I absolutely adore Instagram, such an amazing site. I love Instagram so much, looking at people's pictures and, sometimes posting pictures of my own as well. So as you would expect, Instagram's to do with pictures, and it's a book with a gorgeous picture-worthy cover. This is going to go to Clockwork Princess by Cassandra Clare, the amazing book, amazing cover as well. And I remember when I got it as well, I was raving about the cover, and I still am. It's quite a shiny cover, so I'm guessing it'll be shining all over the place in this video, but it is an amazing book, and I was slightly unsure. There were a few other ideas that could have been picture-worthy covers, because I have so many amazing covers, but this one was the first one that came to mind, and I just can't deny how much I love the cover. The next social network is YouTube, and quite clearly I am a YouTuber. I am in a YouTube video right now talking to you lot. So yes, I am a YouTuber and I'm a proud booktuber. This one is a book that you would like to be made into a movie. People always say how this should be a movie, and I think it would be fantastic. It is Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. I just think the concept and the plot and how everything works in this book would work so well on the big screen. I think if it was brought to life in terms of a movie, it would just work so well, and there are a lot of other books that are made into movies, and I don't actually think they need to be. I think some books work really well as books, and this is one of those that is actually not true. This works really well as a book, but I actually feel like it could be even better as a film. I think because of all the technology in this book, having it as a film would definitely give it another dimension, and I just think it would be fantastic to see it as a film. The final one is Skype, and I use Skype sometimes, not very often, but I still kind of like it. It's definitely useful to communicate with people all over the world. And this is a book with characters that you wish you could talk to instead of just reading. Now, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love the characters in this book, but my answer is Harry Potter by J.K. Rowling, because the characters are full of personality, they're all different, and I would have loads of questions to ask them. I absolutely love reading about them. I think that they're portrayed amazingly, but I also think talking to them would be definitely very intriguing. There'd be so much more to learn that we don't get to learn in the books, because although we learn loads, I'm sure there's some hidden secrets behind some of them characters. I just think I would love to have a conversation with any of them. It'd be so much fun. So everyone, that is going to be it for the Social Networks book tag. I really hope you enjoyed watching this because it was so much fun to do. I definitely recommend it as a tag that everyone should do. But until next time everyone, thank you so much for watching and see you all again later.